So we are live and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Advocate Nitish Banka and today we're going to have a very good session. If you guys can hear me and see me, just write in the comment box that you can hear me and see me. Just write on the comment box. I'm waiting for the people to join and we'll start the session. In the comment box that you can. Great. Hi Ashish, welcome to the channel and let other people join also. So, how many of you have enrolled in the law college recently, or are in which year you are right now? Can you comment and tell me? How many of you have just enrolled, or in which year you are? Okay, Mayank. Hi, Mayank. How are you? So, Mayank, Sumit has joined. Hello. Hi, Sumit. How are you? And then we have Iman. Welcome, Iman. So, how many of you, I'm asking a question, how many of you have enrolled just now, or if you are enrolled, and then in which year you are right now? I'm just asking a simple question and then we can start. I just want to know who all are present and in which year they are. Okay, so Iman is in 8th semester. Good, great. So Sumit is practicing lawyer. Good. So and Neeraj Kumar is in first year. The Ashish is in third year. So a lot of you have joined now. So now it will be interesting. Thank you for joining. It's a relatively new channel. The audience size is around 1,000 to 1,500 persons are there in this channel, and thank you very much for joining today. So I just want to know that you are in right now in third year, first year, second year. So many of you must be having confusion, like I was totally super confused when I joined the law school. You know about, if you know about my background, if many of you may not know about my background, I was a totally super confused student at that time when I enrolled in the law college. So what happened is that I switched my stream from engineering to law. You know, I had a very good corporate job and I was earning quite well at that time. And I was a part of the company which many people dream, and that was my state. And I completely switched my career from engineering to law. So this is a type of a super confusion I had at that point of time. And you know what you people must be very confused right now, but not as confused I was back then at that point of time. So I know your situation, I have been through your situation, I have covered that path. And now after 8 years, I'm still doing, I'm also having some confusion right now also, but then now the stability has arrived, and I've been doing well in this litigation, which many of you must be dreaming that one day you will be a litigator. But there will be challenges when you join the litigation, because first is the financial challenge that you have to overcome, and then you have to grow after that. So that is the problems you will face when you enter into the legal world after graduating from the law college. But I just want to know why you have opted for law. First of all, many people ask me that why I opted for law after engineering. I said I didn't wanted to do a job, and I wanted to be a lawyer, because legal field offers lot of independence. And many lawyers work self-employed, are very self-employed, and they are very free. That's why I joined the law after engineering. I don't wanted to do a law at I don't want to be in job at that was a very stupid reasoning I had at back then. But now when I got into this legal profession, then I know the reality that the job which I was doing was way better than what the struggle I have to go through, throughout the years, and the pain I have to go through. So, just that I don't want to do a job, and doing law was a very stupid reason back then. So, how many of you have a reason why you want to do law? I just want to, know why you are enrolled in this college or whatever you are doing. Why you want to do it? Just type in. Just type in the comment box. I'll see what are your reason. Maybe your reason must be better than me. Let's see. You can type in why you all wanted to do law. Why you want enrolled in the law college first of all. I'm just waiting for your comments. Let me see. Yes, I got some. Okay, Likhit, the legal shots with Vakil. Okay, I chose law because I always wanted to know about our rights. That's good. That's a somewhat very good, sensible decision you made. I am immensely interested. Okay, but you may be interested in becoming a pilot. Why didn't you become a pilot? You may be interested in many things. So why law? I chose law because I was interested in litigation. Okay, you was interested in litigation. Why have you changed your mind now that you don't want to do litigation? Okay, so I got this thing, and one this comment, I am still not settled. Okay, so you know what the settlement looks like. What is the definition of settlement? How do you consider yourself to be settled? That is a very that question is very wide. So for some, settlement is just for a job, and for people like me, it's like settlement is that when you have a big law firm and all that. So it is quite very this thing. Okay, so before coming to your questions, like from which year you want to start the internship and all that, I'm not going into all that. So, why you have chosen law is that there must be some reason why you have chosen law as a career option. There can be many reasons. Like for me, I didn't want to do a job, so I switched my career. I switched my career into law so that I don't want to do a job. I want to start my own thing. I can do a business also in that case. Why law? So that I was not clear back then. And as the years progressed, it became clear why I wanted to do law. So the definition, the thing that the question become more precise, the answer to the question become more precise and precise as the years gone by. Like in first second year, I just want to do a law because I just want to open my own law firm and all that. As in when I enter the final year, and the moment come that now open your own law firm, you are being a lawyer now open your own law firm. Why are you now not opening your own law firm, because of which you want to start a career? Then I thought, let me do some internships, let me do some job somewhere. And then the points kick in that if I wanted to do a job, I was doing a job. Then why law? Why did I do law? And then the question kicks in: how will be doing what I have planning to do? Like I wanted to open my own law firm. How will I do that? From why to how, the question changed. How will I do that? How will I open my own law firm? Okay, so the question changes. So for how, I need some clients. Now where do I get clients? How, then you get where. So when you transition from one question to another, then your clarity clicks in, that how I will start my own law firm, and from where I will get my clients. That's how it gets started, and then from this type of thinking, I am where I am now, where I wanted to be. So you have to think like this, to get some clarity in your whatever you are doing. You think why you are doing this. Okay, once you get a specific answer, that for me, I wanted to open my own law firm. I don't want to work for somebody else. That was a very stupid thing back then. But then I got to know to where and how. Where do I get clients and how do I do it? Then the stupidity vanishes all of a sudden. Then I thought that from where I will get clients. Once I get clients, then I can work for them. Okay. Then all the negativity kicks in, that, what will, I don't have that experience. I don't have this thing. Then I started analyzing, let me get one client. Okay, it was very easy to get one client. It's not that difficult. Let me get my one client. Let me put my all my efforts to sustain that client, and then let me get my second client, third. That's how you build a firm. So the questions, I answered all these questions, and thereafter the ball get rolling and rolling, and then the thing get big, big, big. So this is what you have to think. Like, if you have have any confusion or something, then you have to ask yourself why. First, why you are doing law. Then, whatever may be the reason, then how will you achieve that reason? How will you do that? Where will you find all the skills and the resources to fulfill whatever you are dreaming right now? So let me ask you one thing, that now I will now be very specific to all of you, that you tell me that why you have chosen law. Just tell me that. So Likhita, the legal shots with Vakil girl, okay, has I chose law because I always wanted to know about our rights. You wanted to know about your rights. Okay, so Likita, I just want to ask you one thing, that you want to know your rights. This you can do by reading Constitution book. It's a very big book. You can read that. You can know about the fundamental rights and all that. Why you and then wanted to know all the rights by doing a 5-year degree and spending so much? Why you want to do that? And if you are there, just post. Nishi Sengar, hi, good. I'm fine. How are you? Good evening. So Likita, if you are there, then write why you I've asked you one question, that I chose law because I always wanted to know about our rights. You just tell me if you are there. Okay, if you are there, just write that whatever I have asked you. Then I can move on to another questions. Okay. Okay, in the meanwhile, if Likita is writing, I'll take one more question. Okay, so how to be a successful lawyer? How you can be a successful lawyer? Okay, so Kushi, what is the definition of success for you? First of all, you have to identify, is it a monetary definition, that you want to earn some lakhs or some 20 lakhs a month or 30 lakhs a month? So for mine success definition is different than yours success definition. And what you watch on TV, generally that is the perception you have. Like, you want to be a big shot lawyer who comes in Audi, BMW, and then argue well in the court, and then he earns a lot of money. That is and he has a lot of fame also. That is the definition of success we have right now. Is it true? This is the definition of success you have. So the success definition is different for different people. So if you want to be a successful lawyer, first ask yourself that what is the success, what is the parameter of the success you want to have. Now, next thing, suppose you want to earn, okay, and you want to have fame, and you want to have the high end clients and everything. You want to be known in the that is the definition of success you have right now. So for that, you may be requiring certain skills. That you how will you attract high profile clients into your, how will you first open a law firm first of all, or if you are employed with someone, will that thing works for you if you want to be that successful lawyer which you see. So you have to see that, you have to see that your success definition and whatever you are doing is matching. Suppose my success definition is I want to be an independent, lawyer, to be known all over India, and I want to work in different courts, and I want to have freedom and flexibility. So this I cannot achieve by while working in a law firm. Rather, I have to open my own law firm, and then only I can achieve that kind of success which I want to achieve. So you have to understand this, that your definition of success should match whatever you are doing. So what you will be doing after 3 years or 4 years of your graduation, what the problem you will be facing this problem, that you will get a, your image is like this, that you want to be an independent lawyer, you want to be very successful, and you want to be, known for, and then end up working for a law firm. That will not help you with the goal, and then you eventually you will get frustrated because you chose short term benefit for your long term goals. So never do that. So even if you are getting some financial relief there, and in litigation when you are becoming an independent counsel, you don't get that financial cushion. So always, what I advise you all is that always take the hard road ahead. Always take a hard road. It is easy to put your dreams in the back burner for few years, and then later you will regret. So don't do that. Okay, this is one advice I want to give you. If you want to follow, you follow, but if you don't want to follow, that is your wish. But eventually you will, as your maturity kicks in, you will get to know. Okay, so Likita has replied. Thank you, Likita. Okay, sir, because I wanted to study it in detail. Okay, so this is you. That's why you want to do law. Okay, fine. So, okay, I thought law is a very diverse field and it would open many doors to me. That's good. So, now you are answering in, specific to the question which I have asked, why you wanted to do law. Okay, so from studying to, some opportunities you want to open. That now you are becoming more and more specific as you answer these questions. You are becoming more and more specific to the question which I have asked. Now you can ask yourself what doors you want to open. Okay, suppose it's an NGO, you want to work with NGO, you want to, work with some law firm, or you want to open your own law firm. So that's the doors you have right now, suppose. And then what steps you will be taking to open those doors. That's the question you have to be asking over and over years to clear out your confusions. So whatever confusion you have to ask yourself these questions and be specific to, this opening the door, and you have to open the doors. That's right. So next is okay, Sumit Moza. Okay, sir, my definition of success is working with a criminal lawyer and earn decent money, which I am unable to work with, sir. Okay, so your definition of success is just getting a job. That's not a very ambitious, but okay, that's the very modest approach you want to have. So what steps you are taking to working as a criminal lawyer, working with a criminal lawyer? What steps you are taking? You have to analyze that, and then only you will get to know that you want to read journals, criminal law journals. You want to read that. So why didn't you subscribe it already? So how motivated you are and what steps you take towards your goal, this thing, then you work on it, and then you will achieve the results which you want to achieve. So I will be now taking your questions and answering you. Okay, now enough of my lecture. I'll be taking your questions. Let me answer few of your questions. If you have any doubt related to career, or you what the way you want to work, or whatever you want to do, just type in your question if you have, and then we can, I can answer as many questions as possible today. All right, I'm getting some question. All of you can. Okay. Hello, sir. Can you please tell from which year we should start our internship in law firms or courts? From second year? Is it fine? Kushi, the answer to this is you can start straight into the first year. There's no bar on that. That you after first year you want to go for internship, or the second year you want to go. The more the internship, the better will be your clarity. The more the experience you will be having, more the thing you will be getting. Internships experience you have, more is better. So for that, obviously earlier is better. So it's not that you should start from second year or the third year or the first year. Okay, there's nothing wrong in that. So I'll take another question. So you can start as soon as possible. There's no bar to that. Okay, and then find out which internship suits you, which things which things help you in your career, and where is your interest. Then you can figure it out well. The more you do, the better you will be able to figure out. Okay, next question. I finished law school a couple of years ago. How do I re-enter the field of criminal and IPR? I have no experience in the legal field. So it is very difficult, that how do you start when you don't have any experience in the legal field? Okay, no problem with that. These days online things are, quite rampant. Due to pandemic, the situation has changed. It has hit a lot of people. Okay, and the problem is this, that we refuse to change despite we can see the change. Our clients, where our clients are, you have to ask where your clients are, where the people are, where people who need criminal and IPR are right now. They must be, I for the IPR, they must be in, dealing with big law firms and all that. And for the criminal side, okay, they must be in, on online forums, portal, asking various question, doubts. Why don't you, start a blog for them? Why don't you start giving online knowledge to them? So that is the, you have to pick a platform. First you have to identify which platforms are available online, even offline. You can, what I suggest online, because due to pandemic, everybody is online right now. So where your clients are, you have to be there. So you have to pick a platform online and solve their problems, and later form a connection between those people, and you can take these people directly on board. Okay, you can do that. And if you want to be a part of the law firm, then you have to be active on the LinkedIn, or the portals where the employers are, and showcase your whatever skills you have. You have to develop those skills. So if you don't have experience, that's not a problem. But if you don't have those skills, in criminal law we have this thing, cross examination. Why don't you study that cross examination, how to do cross examination, how to do best cross examination? And in IPR also there must be, many things you can do in IPR, like trademark registration. You should know how to register a trademark, at least know the procedure and everything, and then showcase your knowledge in the platforms, develop those skills, showcase your knowledge on the platform. Various platforms are there, so you can start with that, and later you can become, connected with employers who can take you in their firm. Because now days are gone where simply spam the employers with so many mails that, dear sir, I want to be, part of your firm, and so and so. That sounds very desperate. Don't do that. Now you have to change the things. You have to change your approach skills now. Though the times have changed. I've been doing this, telling you all this for last 2 years now, and it is still valid today also. Okay. Next question. Hello, sir. Can you please tell me from which year? I have answered this. Okay. Um, Sumit, I have answered you. Now, next is how to be a good matrimonial lawyer. Okay. Okay, fine. So for matrimonial lawyer, again, the same process you have to do, where you have to find where your clients are, where your employer are, and then showcase your skills, develop a video. Why can't all have mobiles? Why don't you start some videos, something? Okay, some logging thing or some blogging thing, something, you have to improve your skills, to communicate with people, because legal thing is all about communication. Like I am communicating with you, there are many people who are online asking questions, so I'm communicating with you. So you have to, likewise, you have to communicate with your employer, the future employer, and how you can add value. You have to work on the principle of adding value first before asking anything. How can you add value? You have to ask these questions instead of becoming how to be a good matrimonial lawyer. How will you connect with those clients who want matrimonial assistance? You have to ask that question. Okay, so then only you have to be on such platforms where you can showcase your skills. Maybe I started with blogging to become a matrimonial lawyer. I started with my own blog. I've been doing for last 8 years. So from there I got connected to many people that they want my services, and now I have, around 55,000 followers. So it takes time, so you have to start advising online. Maybe online you can advise online. I started with the online advisory, on various forums initially when I didn't had a single client. So I got clients from there, and then later it rolled on. And same goes with the, job thing. You need to find people who are willing to give you a job. You have to know the people who can keep you, and then approach in a way that you can add, how can you add value to their firms. You have to ask them and give them suggestions and whatever. And if they like your suggestion, they will keep you. Other day, I was recruiting one intern for my firm, and a person approached me that, sir, you are in this, video and all this thing, and what I can contribute is I can, edit your videos and everything. And straight away I recruited him. So how you can approach the employer, what is his pain points, rather than just asking for a job. Just try to contribute. How can you solve the problem of the employers, the lawyers who are there online? Just focus on that. And if you can solve it through your skills, that's why I'm saying that one is the skill development is important, and another is the approach. These are the two things you have to do. So to come out of that desperate situation where you are going after employers to get an internship or a job, you have to work on your skills, that what problem they are facing and how your skills can improve, contribute to the firm. So think about that. Then you will get the answers, that how will you be a best criminal lawyer or the matrimonial lawyer or a IPR lawyer. Okay, so you are getting what I'm saying. It's I think it's a very common sense which I'm telling you. Sir, English very important in this profession. See, Alok, English at the trial court level, you don't need that kind of a English, at you will read. The more you read, the better will be your English, and read more and more. To everything can be improved. Think about this. If your English is not good, then you can improve it. You can improve by reading more and more, getting this thing, books. Why don't you read? So the thing is your English is poor because you are not reading. That's the reason. So your problem lies in something which you are not doing. Okay, so you have to identify this is your problem, then you are not doing reading anything in English. So start with that, and slowly and steadily it will be very good. So okay, Khushi, let me take. Yes, sir. Thank you. But as all things are going online, does the virtual internship are worth it or not? See, anything which enhances your skills is worth it. Okay. So if you think that I'm doing virtual internship or doing some contract work or online, and you have not done before, that anything which makes you uncomfortable is worth it. So suppose virtual internship, they ask you to draft a contract, okay, and you don't know, you have not never done anything like, how to draft a contract. Then you will be starting reading some books, and then you will be starting referring some journals. You will be starting referring some, the documents and everything, and then you start thinking that the what will be the first step of contract writing. And then later and later, after few, iterations, you will be able to draft a contract. So here your, comfort zone has expanded. Now it doesn't matter if it is a virtual here internship or a physical, that doesn't matter. The What matters is whether it is contributing to enhancing your existing skills or not, whether it is throwing you out of your comfort zone or not. That is the main thing. Okay. Now, how can you improve your legal writing? Now, many people ask me how I improve my drafting skills or legal writing. That comes with reading. Okay, your drafting skills or the writing skills must be poor because you are not reading enough. Okay, read more. That is the only solution you have. So your cause and effect. Okay, there's one cause that you are not reading the number of books you want to read, or you not reading the types of book you want to read to improve your legal writing skills. So you have to read more and more legal stuff to improve your legal writing skills. Okay, Rishabh, first year 5-year course, good. Okay, next question. I want to go for judiciary. Okay, good. Rishabh, you want to go for a judiciary. That's a good thing. But then again, I want to ask why you want to be a judge, or why don't you want to be a lawyer? That's your own, this thing. And you have to, understand this. You have to learn from the people who have already done judiciary, who have become a judge, and various, these institutions who can guide you to becoming a judge, and what material you have to study, and then what things you have to do. You have to take guidance from these people, then only you will get a clear path to becoming a judge. And since you are in the first year, so you have a ample time. So what things you have to do in first year, second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year, that you have to chalk out, that you have to see that yes, this thing I have to improve my English. Then in first year, your main focus should be improving your English and nothing else. So you have to work in that fashion, that you have to, segregate each and everything, and to becoming a judge. Okay, so you have to improve your English. You may be needing improvement in first. You have to identify what you need to improve and what you need to work on, and then make a plan. You have a 5-year plan, a 1-year plan, 2-year plan, 3-year plan. Okay, so you have to. So you want to do judiciary because your uncle and auntie are in judiciary. That's fine. So you have to ask them how they, what things you have to study to becoming a judge. Okay. Now your uncle and auntie are in judiciary, but nowadays the pattern has also changed. So you have to, update with the recent patterns of the examination and everything, and see the papers and everything. You see, identify which things you want to improve. Okay. Best career choices in litigation or judiciary. So confusing it is when everything is online, even. See, the thing is this. First, you have to see, when you attend online court, and think yourself like, imagine yourself like you are a judge, and people are coming in front of you. They are, presenting their cases, and you are there sitting hearing. You want to live that life, you first ask that. Okay, and then you want to hear at least 70 matters a day, and the kind of matters which are going on in the court. Go to a court, go to any court, or nowadays courts are online on YouTube. You have Gujarat High Court. So just access to any court, sit for a single day, and imagine yourself sitting on a seat of the judge. Okay, imagine this, that you are sitting and people are coming. So you really want to do this kind of work, you have to ask yourself, yes, I'm sitting from 10 to 4 like a judge, and people are coming here, this matter is coming in, and the decision he is giving. So just imagine that you want to that authority, or you want to litigate, you want to argue before the judge. Which is better? Which is better for you? Just imagine that. And once you find that no, I like to sit, I want to hear the whole day, I can hear 70 to 80 because I like the power and position here, and I want to become a judge. Then you take a call whether you want to be a judge or a lawyer. So you have to imagine that position where you are sitting. Okay. Okay. In my internship, the advocate just calls me and make me sit, doesn't teach me anything, not give me work. So why don't you leave that internship and find a new one? So I believe that just for the sake of certificate, you should not do internships. Okay, don't do that, because it will after 8 years I don't remember where I interned. Okay, leave alone the certificates and all that. I'm never and no employer asked me for certificate because nothing. So you just focus on learning. If you are getting good decent learning there, be with that person. Otherwise leave and work on your skills. Okay, so don't have to sit there whole day and come back. I don't recommend that. Thank you, Rishabh. Okay. Sumit, I think trial court is better because the basics are there in the trial court. Once you get your basic rights, and then you can move to High Court and the Supreme Court. So first start with the basic. The basic thing starts with trial court. Okay, good, Kushi. I think I've solved your problem, right? Okay, I deserve a treat. So this is how you can approach your problems. Just imagine yourself where you want. If there's a confusion, you want to do judiciary, or you want to do this thing, the litigation. Just imagine yourself whether you can argue, or you want to sit and listen. This is the best way to solve the problem. Okay. And here you can also drill down deep. You can also drill down deep by visiting courts for 1 month. And still you think that judiciary is good for you. At least visit any court for 1 month and think that you are a judge sitting there listening to the matter. Whether you can do it for 10 years, 5 years, 15 years, then take a call. Don't take a spontaneous call without experiencing. Just have an experience. That's why your age is best. You can experience many things right now. You don't have any burden. You don't. At my age, what happens is this, that I have now taken this thing. Like, I used to experiment between engineering and law back then, but now I cannot do that. I cannot change my stream from matrimonial criminal to any other stream like arbitration or anything. I can't even change that. So you have lot of flexibility right now, so you can experiment with anything. So we experience everything. What I my suggestion to you is, and if you're not getting good experience, like the previous person who said that the thing is this, that they call you and sit for the whole day, then leave that. You are not this a slave, or you don't have any responsibilities, big responsibilities right now. So you can take risk, and you can change your field. Even you can change everything. So now change is permissible, but after 10 years, see, one thing is this: if you don't like anything, leave it. Simple as that. Try something else which you are good at, it which motivates you. This is very important. If you want to be successful, that is the one way. Okay, don't do anything under compulsion, because I also left many jobs, many internships, you name it. I'll Initially I was under very fear that what will happen, I will not get another internship. That thing never happened. So it is our fear that stick us in bad situations, because we don't want to we don't identify our strengths. That's the problem. So don't do that. Have to be courageous. If you want to achieve good success, you have to be courageous. Okay, so next question. Hello, sir. I'm pursuing LLM and also preparing for judiciary, but I have zero experience. कोई negative impact तो नहीं पड़ेगा इसका. See, LLM is again a degree, and many people do LLM because they don't get any experience. That's the sad reality because they want to do something because right now experience is, the problem with the experience is that due to pandemic and all that, the jobs are very limited in the legal industry. So the idea is that there's no negative impact of this because I don't think in LLM you require any experience to enter. You can continue and you can prepare for judiciary simultaneously. But remember one thing, because of no experience, you are doing LLM or judiciary is bad. Don't do that. You will fail in both. I'll tell you. So just if out of interest, what interests you, you do that. Then opportunities will be there. Okay. See, the problem with you guys is there's that college matters, marks matter, and everything matter, background matters. Then you blame everything when you don't get things. That the things will not work in initial phases. I'll tell you. For 3 4 years, forget anything will work in your life. You will be facing hell. Tell me. I am from DU Law Center to Evening College. I used to do job in the morning and then I used to attend evening classes. Then I left the job for internships and I left the jobs for internships and then was doing only law in the evening college. So for me, I think college doesn't matter. And 8 years into this profession in litigation, nobody asked me for which college are you from. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter you are from some unknown university or something. It doesn't matter. Or from NLU. It doesn't matter. Okay, just remember this, that you have to work on your skills, whatever you want to achieve. You want to achieve being a litigator or a judge, then see what skills you need to become a successful litigator and a judge, and work on that. Okay, next question. Sir, how you improve pleading, convincing, and drafted? I have answered this question. More you read, the better your pleading and drafting will be better. I also had this fear initially when I was in first year or second year of my law practice, that I'm not a good drafter. And then started reading. I'll show you my books collection. Wait. Yes, see, if you can see my books collection, this is the whole library I have. So I have subscribed to the best of the journals right now, and more I read, the better I become. That's the main thing. Okay. Thank you. How to prepare for judiciary then? Okay. So then I have answered this in detail, that somebody has asked me that you have to ask the people who have done it or been, guiding you. That is the best way to answer this. Okay. Good, Sumit. Hope you have made a decision right now. So don't worry, you will get opportunities. There's no limit, I'll tell you. Just work on your value, how much value you can add to other person or the firm or whatever. Just work on that. Okay, next is Khushi. Thank you very much. And sir, I've been continuing with the government concept where there is very less scope of private work and growth. I will surely change, sir. Okay. See, if you're not feeling right, just change it. Don't, think that there are no opportunities there. Well, will I find a job or whatever it is? The problem is this, that, there are ample jobs and there are ample opportunities. The problem is, you don't have those skill set. Like I referred before, that somebody approached me and he said that you make videos, but I can add value to these videos and edit it, and I straight away recruited him. So this is the kind of approach you need right now, and you have to develop that thing, that how will you approach the work, whatever the work you want to do, how skillful you are, how can you contribute. Not just asking, dear sir, I want to do. I used to do that. I also used to do that. I've gone through the same phase. Lot of rejection in the internship. Apply 100, 200. I used to send 200 emails a day, and then I for 1 month, and then I got very good firms also, because of that only. So but that approach, I don't think now works because of this pandemic and all. What now works is the skills you have to possess. Now coming to this question, what exact skill do I need to possess to be hired by a lawyer in a top law firm? Okay, that's now you are thinking like you want. Now you are in a thinking mode now. So you have to understand. You can talk to your seniors that what work they do. Suppose it's contract drafting. So join a course of contract drafting. Why don't you join a course of contract drafting? Suppose it's in litigation. We have court appearances and everything. Okay. Why don't you visit court for 1 month and see how hearings takes place, and tell your proposed employer that I can take passovers, I can take adjournments, I can, argue a little bit, and you don't have to worry about your cases. So like this you have to see which skills your where you want to work, which skills they are working on, and then improve that skill little bit, and then present them with the only having a law degree will not work these days, I'll tell you. Thank you, Ashish. So I think we see again. I don't want to repeat it. Like I hired a person who had being a lawyer. He was in marketing also. Previously, he worked with some marketing firm, and then he said that I can put value into your videos and all that. I hired him simply. So the more you add value to your employer, rather than, because I get thousands of resumes, I don't have time to go through each and everyone. I don't even reply to each and everyone because I don't have time to reply to 1,000, 1,500. But once someone clicks me that he's saying that he can add value to something, I will hire him. That's no bar or something. I don't understand your question, Sumit. Thank you, Neeraj. And with this, I want to end this session and hope I added some value into this thing, the confusion which you are going through, because many of you may be facing. They go see that there's no nothing to fear about. The more you fear, the less you will be able to function. So don't have fear that I don't have experience. Everybody don't have experience. That's not a problem, and everybody is working on their skills. So work on your skills, present those skills. Suppose the online thing is there, so why don't you learn blogging? Why are you sticking to this thing, this legal thing only, that you want to learn only case laws, read only books, right? So you have to expand yourself to different fields even. Okay, to different fields even, to enhance your skills, and you need to contribute to the industry. That is the main goal. That is the only way and sure shot way to get success. So how you can contribute, instead of just asking for internships, don't do that. Just how you can add value to the people, add value first, add value to any person. Okay, then that is the way to achieve success. That is the only way. That's it. And there's no such thing called first generation. Leave it. Your NLU, non NLU, DU, non DU. That's doesn't matter. That's not the thing. And if you want to know more, there's one mindset video on my YouTube channel. If you can search, see that video. It's a 1.5 hour long, so that you get a detail that what I'm trying to tell you more clearly. Okay. Thanks, Likhita, and I really thank you very much for this thing, and many of you liked it. There are many few people here, but thank you. This is a very new channel, that's why. So thank you very much for joining. Thank you.